Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Chris. I'm here with Kathy. We go by Ginger Marvin on Instagram and YouTube, and we have another What Sold video for you today. It is Thursday, July 29th, and we're going to start following Kathy around to see what sold for us today. Now, we actually have not recorded the past 2 days for What Solds. Our sales have actually been fairly slow, and we've been very busy, even though sales are super slow. So we're just going to go ahead and pick up from today. I'm going to turn it over to Kathy. We've had quite a few sales today, so that's good.
Hey, let me turn that sound off. All right. Okay, box I. First up is going up to our viewer, Rhonda, actually.
All right.
All right, so this is the brand Market and Spruce. This was actually something I bought for myself. It just didn't end up fitting how I liked. So I relisted it. It did take a while to sell, but Rhonda scooped it up for $9.99 plus shipping on eBay. She said she's a new reseller and loves to watch our videos. So Rhonda, thank you so much.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for the support.
I think I had about $9 and some change into it as well. I bought it as part of a bundle on Poshmark a while back. So, all right.
Good luck on your new venture of reselling, Rhonda.
And right, these are some Crocs with a cute little smiley gibbet. I really liked that little gibbet. I almost kept it for myself to put in a pair I already have, but I didn't because I figured they'd sell better with it. So they did sell fairly quickly for $30 with discounted shipping on Posh. That was an offer that got sent out by the Posher VA. I think I sent them, or I think I priced them at like $38 to begin with, so not too bad. That day I did have a high average cost of goods at $10.16, but still made some money. AS. This is just a Billboard Flannel. I got it from the Goodwill outlet for $1.31. I believe there was a missing button or maybe just some loose stitching. I don't know. There was something wrong with it that I priced it fairly low. So it did sell for $8 plus ship, but didn't lose money, made a few bucks. It's all good. In the box I. Alright, this is the brand Earl Jeans, I believe. I only really picked these up because of the embroidery. Embroidered denim has done well for me in the past. These sat for a couple months, but sold for $15 plus ship. Not huge money, but I have $4 into them, so. Alright, and then BW. So yeah, a lot of these sales today are fairly low value, but when you add them all up, you know, I'm still at where I want to be for the day pretty much. So, I know, I forgot what I'm looking for. I know a lot of people, I don't know, just think you have to sell $20, $30, $40 profit items, but that's just never how I've done it, and I've still always made enough to keep doing this. So, yeah, obviously I'm not going to be selling $5 items all day, every day, although that's kind of how today is looking, but when you average it out throughout the month is what I mean. All these sales add up to hundreds, thousands of dollars. So this one, J. Crew, like a plaid blouse.
A plop blouse.
This sold on Facebook Marketplace for $13 plus shipping. I got this from the bins as well, so $1.31 into that. Okay, BK.
It's not like we wouldn't like to find $40 sales, items every day, but that's just not the reality that we live in.
I honestly probably could find those items, but how long would it take me to find them?
Right.
Versus just listing what I did find right away at one store. So yeah. It's all about your perspective. I don't think, even if I spent more time looking, I don't think that's the wrong way. I don't think the way we do it is the right way.
We just do what we can.
Yeah. So for us, with the kids and everything, we have to be here with them. So for right now, that's what works for us. If I was a single person just doing this, I'd probably
spend 90% of the time sourcing
and then just listing higher dollar, but whatever works.
So do what you can where you're at the time and evolve as you grow. So
for sure. This also sold on Facebook Marketplace. It's just a Wrangler flannel pearl snap. That's the only reason I bought it, because it was the pearl snaps, and I paid $5.99 for it. It sold in one day on Facebook for $20 plus shipping. I can usually get close to $30 shipped on those, but because it was Facebook, I like to price a little lower and get quicker sales.
Reese here taking a nap.
Alright, so this is kind of new to me. So not the brand Wrangler, obviously. The last set was Wrangler too, but this is Wrangler Riggs Workwear. So I don't know, it just felt like a nice quality short. Like it kind of reminded me of Carhartt, but not quite as nice.
Right.
And these were $4.99 at the thrift, so I just took a chance on them. I honestly think I could have sold them for more, and they haven't been listed long, but we're at the end of the month, so I'm trying to get my numbers for the end of the month up, or just make as much money as I can on the last few days. So this is like $5 profit, but that's okay. Somebody offered me $14 on Poshmark, and I just went ahead and accepted because, like I said, it's the end of the month.
Yeah.
And also, I didn't want to hold them. We're kind of getting out of summer now, and they're short, so. All right, and then shoe shelf. So these men's Keen leather sneaker shoe things for $36 plus shipping on Mercari. And I did pay $12.99 for these, but Keen usually sells quickly and for good money, so that was a good enough pickup for me. All right, and then hanging up. I don't know if y'all seen in here since I semi-organized.
Yeah, we can walk. We can walk in here now. Got the floor all
Still not
walkable.
Great. It's embarrassing that everything on this side is unlisted. But school starts
that's
in
kind of
3
like our
days, right?
death pile of death piles. That's the stuff that we put off until we can't anymore, which we haven't reached that point yet. We were working through it pretty well a few months ago. But,
and then I added to it.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. So yeah, Halloween costumes seem to be starting to sell. I'm saying that because this one sold, but also I had people carding I have Winnie the Pooh ones as well, and people have been liking and carding those. So if you have anything in your death pile of Halloween, I would say start getting it listed. At least kid families are starting to think about it. I know if I was looking for a costume for myself, I'd probably get it the day before Halloween, but yeah, so this little Eeyore costume sold on Mercari for $26 plus shipping. I picked this up at Goodwill end of last season for $3.99. So, all right, next up, AB. These are some Clark sneakers, snakeskin print. They were like new. That's the main reason I bought them. I don't buy all Clarks, but the snakeskin combined with the basically new. I did pick them up for. Trying to decipher my writing here. Okay. $39.40. No, that's not what I paid for them. That's what they sold for. $39.46 free shipping. I have an average cost of goods of $9.70 into them, and then it did cost $10.68 to ship because they're going to Florida, but still made some money. So, all right, and then BO. How many times in one video can I say still made some money?
it's a still made some money kind of day.
The last 2 days didn't make a whole lot of money.
Right.
So, yeah. These are some Echo shoes. I love this brand. These were Echo Gore-Tex. I almost left them because like the leather in the fronts are just a little bit faded. You can't really tell, but
yeah, it's hard to see.
because they said Gore-Tex, I went ahead and grabbed them, and they still sold for $35 plus shipping with the flaws. I mean, you could probably put some Doc Martens on there and shine them up. But,
right.
I have $6.99 into them, so I was happy with $35 plus shipping there. Right, and then box D. These Crocs sold on Mercari. I had them listed at $35. Someone messaged asking if I would do $20, and I said no, thank you, because they were listed at $35. They'd only been listed for like a day. Most of my Crocs sell, you guys know, for $25 to $30 for adult, sometimes a little more. And these are different because they're like canvas instead of like the rubber, and they're just in like almost perfect condition. So I thought I could get closer to 30, so she came back with, would I take 30? And I said yes. So she grabbed those for 30 plus shipping. I had an average cost of goods into those of $9.93. I know people think that we find all this great stuff, but like you can see, it's not always super cheap. So
right.
It's kind of a trade-off. Yes, we have tons of great thrift stores here, but I get more jealous of people that are like, all the shoes are $5.99 in the whole city that we live in. So
right.
Yep. Another, just do what you can with what you have.
Yeah, you got to do what you can where you're at. That's all you can do.
These are some Joseph Sibel. They're just a cute little flat, like a ballet flat. They sold for full price on eBay, $50 plus, well, not on eBay, oh my gosh. On Poshmark, that's why I was surprised, because $50.
Oh, right. Because they pay shipping.
They bought them, I guess, before they got the Posher VA offer, which would have been 20% off. But yeah, they paid the full $50, plus they paid the shipping and everything. So these were part of that estate sale haul I did. So $747 is what I had into them. So really good sale. Yeah, I really love that brand, Joseph Sibel. It does really well for me. It's BI, and I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Right. Uh-oh, I didn't write the item. What sold for $16 plus shipping in this box? It was these little baby Nike sandals. I only paid 99 cents for these. Sold them for $16 plus shipping.
Very nice.
And you can do that all day, every day. These sandals will always sell for usually 18 to 22 bucks is about what I
And that's
get.
one of the big reasons why we do a lot of kids' shoes is because we can source them for a lot cheaper than adult shoes, and oftentimes they sell for the same or just slightly less than adult shoes.
And the shipping is so cheap. Those are like less than 4 ounces.
And they're so small, we could fit a lot more in storage in the same space as like an adult pair of shoes. So
yeah, we could probably fit 50 pairs or more in one little box.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about 50.
50 of those little baby sandals. All right, Kamik snow boots. It says top shelf, but I don't know which top shelf.
So it could be any of these. Is it over here?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
So I have sold a few pairs of snow boots. And we skipped about 2 days of doing what sold because, like I said, we only had a couple sales each day. Plus, we've just been running around like crazy, trying to get ready for school. So, but yeah, I think I've sold 3 or 4 pairs of snow boots this week. And it's July, so these sold for $19 plus shipping. Whenever it gets a little closer, that sale price is going to go up on snow boots. But these have been sitting a few months, so I took it. I have $5.29 into them, so not too bad. And I know our Once Upon a Child usually does a snow boot kickoff, and I usually go there and stock up on like 30 pairs, so I'm not worried about lowering the cost of the stuff I have left over from last year. You sleeping, Reese? He's dreaming. Alright, this is the brand Aviator Nation. If you haven't heard of this brand, it's a great one to look out for. You probably can't see that logo, but
yeah, kinda.
I haven't found it thrifting yet. This was my son's shirt. Excuse me. These sold for $32. This sold for $32 plus shipping on Mercari. I listed it really high. This brand retails for a lot. Like a kid's t-shirt is like $50-something, I think, new, but then they like this print isn't available anymore. So anyone who wants it will pay for it.
Yeah.
So I listed it at like 40-something, I think, and someone asked if I do 32. Plus they paid the shipping. So I went ahead and sent her an offer because I had only paid $28.14 for it off Poshmark. And my kid wore it several times. So basically 32 would get me back my 28. So I was happy to accept. My kid wore a shirt, and it was a cool shirt. Now someone else can wear it. I didn't lose a single penny. All right, fit flops. All right, these took a while to sell, which is funny because I sold several fit flops this year, this summer, and these have been listed probably the longest out of all, but I don't know. I did pay $10 for these because they were new without box, but they sold for $28 plus shipping. Was hoping they would have sold more like $35 plus shipping, but again, we're at the end of the summer. That was an offer I sent to a watcher on eBay. And then last but not least, I showed this sale on my story, my Instagram story last night. Mostly, I still own it. Where are you at?
Did you get your AD mixed up again? Yeah.
There it is.
Box is a little too full, maybe.
Yeah. So I shared it because I feel like we mentioned sometimes one of the daily tests we do to keep like our stores in order, at least for eBay, is end any listings that are going to end that day anyways and relist them as sell similar. So I kind of just learned last night what the difference was, which it seemed like most people were saying sell similar. So you end your listing, the sell similar button's right there, so like you shouldn't be able to miss it. It just means like when it relists it, it gives it's like a brand new listing. So it keeps all the information on there. All you're doing is putting it back new, but like you don't have to retype the title or any of the stuff.
It gets rid of like the watchers and likers and stuff.
Yeah, it does get rid of those things. So before I thought it kept those because like I swear stuff sells right away, but maybe that's just because somebody's like, oh, a new listing. But yeah, so this one, I've had this since April of 2019. It's been cross-posted, it's been relisted, it's been everything. So I did a sell similar, and I've probably done a sell similar before. It just happened that somebody that was looking for this saw it the day that I sell similared it. So anyhow, that's just something we do every day, and I always get sales usually right after we do it. So of those items that I did it to. So I think it works. To me, it's worth the time to do it. Keeps your store fresh. Lets you reevaluate if you want to keep the same price or whatnot. So, and
we even make minor adjustments too, right? Like if we need to add a keyword to the title or...
Yeah, so this one I actually, because right now, so we bulk edited all of our prices up 8%, and then we ran a 8% promotion where we normally do 1% promotion. So because we were doing the 8% increase, even though we had already kind of bulk edited, I just like upped it a few more dollars just in case.
Right.
And then it sold like within the first hour it was relisted. So yeah.
Because we increased the prices, and then we also did an 8% promotion, and then we did a sale.
We were running a sale, but like I always pretty much run a sale anyway.
Right.
So like I kind of already have my prices at least with 10% wiggle room on eBay. So yeah. Anyhow, long story short, this sold right away pretty much after relisting it for $25.63 plus shipping after 2 years of being listed everywhere.
Okay.
It's the brand Remy Girl. So I would say this is a great brand to look out for kids' clothes. I haven't found it thrifting. This I actually bought as part of a like mystery bag bundle sale that they were doing where each piece was $10. So I had $10 into it. I think the dresses are really good. This is a skirt, so skirts in general just don't do that well for me. But yeah, I didn't lose money. I probably about double my money, but it took 2 years, so I want to do that again.
So we did that, increase our promotion rate and all that a few days ago. Probably about the day that we didn't have many sales. Do you think it's paying off, or what are your first thoughts just a couple days in of making that big change for us?
Like last night when I was going through, so since we made the change, when I was talking about it in my story, we had only made 4 sales so far. 2 sold through promotion, 2 did not. Then I went back 4 more sales when we had it at 1%, and 2 had sold through it and 2 had not. So
okay.
So yeah, obviously 4 sales on either side is not enough data to
right. So at this point, do you think it's worth it?
Let me see, because then since I did that story, we have had several more eBay sales. So now we've had 9 sales since doing the change. Let's see, 1, 2, 6 out of the 9 have sold through the promotion. So I don't know, maybe. I think
we'll find out in a few more days.
100 sales or something, maybe.
We'll see.
Every time I had done it previously at the 1%, it was usually between 30 to 40% of our sales would come via the promoted listings.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and get working on packing this stuff up, and we'll be right back with you guys. Alrighty, guys. Got everything all packed up, ready to go. We did not have any other sales come in. And we actually did have, I don't know, the other day we had like 3 or 4 people requesting about that Pendleton blanket that has been sitting here that I found. And
I thought it was the same person, maybe just trying to contact me on different areas because, like, obviously sometimes I don't get back. Mostly I don't get back very quickly.
Right.
But yeah, like I had a message on Instagram, we had a YouTube comment, and then we had a message through eBay. So I'm sure you guys are all watching. But yeah, so I first thought it was the same person maybe, but then when they all signed a name and all the 3 names were different.
Right.
I don't know. At that point, it's just like, oh no, I don't want to be unfair to anyone. And then we were like trying to look up comps, and comps are all over the place, mostly between $100 to $200. So we said, let's do an auction. We sorted price low to high for like what had previously sold. And there was like one really low, like 30 something, but that was like a baby size. And then other than that, most were like, there was a couple in like the $50 to $70 range, but those were, ours has some wear, some spots and stuff, but these were even worse. So I started mine at $79.99 plus shipping. And yeah, we'll just let it do that way. That way, whoever, like, I guess I don't know. I don't like auctions. Like, I don't bid on them because I just don't like the competition. But I didn't want to make it a competition, but I wanted to make it like whoever actually.
Right.
I don't know. Just the fairest way I could think of, anyways.
Yeah, that's I think the fairest way that we could come up with. We didn't want to seem like we were picking somebody just for whatever, and we couldn't really tell who had came in first. There's actually been quite a few comments and questions about that from weeks ago, because it's been forever since we have had it now. In case you're watching this and you had messaged us saying you were interested, I'll put the link to that auction down below, and I think it's still under $100 right now. So
so it was listed just last night, which was Wednesday. So it probably ends next Wednesday, I assume.
Yeah, it should end
7-day auction.
7 days from yesterday, which was Wednesday. So on Wednesday the
August something.
I don't have the
calendar.
Is it the 1, 2, maybe the 4th? Wednesday the 4th, it should be ending. And yeah, that's kind of what we figured there. It's one of the first auctions that we've really done.
Yeah.
But since, we weren't really sure where to price it and there was multiple people interested, we figured we'd let the market decide. So, we do have to get this stuff off to the post office, and like we said earlier, it's been very busy for us. School starts on Monday. We have testing and stuff tomorrow. We got to go check out iPads from the school tomorrow. So we have a very busy weekend for us. We haven't even got school supplies yet. We got to go do that this weekend. So very busy and very tired. So we're excited for school to finally be back in and we can get rolling on the business again. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. We hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.